inviting us here and giving us a chance to talk about our film, a very dear film and very important film of our time. A film making itself is a very taxing process, not only for the director and the producer and the rest of the crew members, but also for the actors. At the end of the day, they have to be in the right state of mind to put the director's vision on the screen. I'm into this business since '93. Before that, I was very actively involved in theatre in Delhi. Always maintained that cinema acting is far, far more easier than acting in theatre. Theatre is an actor's medium, and you are left alone on the stage without anybody's help for one and a half, 2 hours. But there are few films who challenge your ability and capability of, and sometimes they make you doubt your own ability. And Aligarh is one of them. Aligarh is a story which appeared in the Professor Death after he died. It appeared in some third or fourth or fifth page. There were only 6-7 lines were written about his death and what exactly has happened. But Hansal Mehta, found this story through a stranger called Ishani and gave it to Apurva Asrani to write a screenplay on it. That was I would say, that step from Hansal Mehta was a very, very brave step, according to me. That he was thinking of making a film about a professor whose sexual orientation was completely different from us. A sexual orientation that is termed illegal and criminal in our country. This is about a story of a professor who is in love with his whiskey, who is in love with Lata Mangeshkar's songs, who is in love with poetry, literature, who is in love with Aligarh Muslim University, who is in love with teaching, and he loves the city Aligarh. But somewhere, this city decided to put him inside the four walls of his room. Even then, they were not happy. They barged into his room, they videographed him, his private business, inside his room, insulted him, humiliated him, and on that ground, university decided to suspend him from the job that he was in love with. And he was coaxed by the community and the NGOs to fight his case. He was a reluctant 64-year-old, you must have seen in the trailer, fragile old man. He wanted to spend the rest of his life in quietness of his flat. A pure soul, innocent man, filled with love, was persuaded and thrown in the battlefield. Reluctantly, he fought his battle, won the case, and got his job back. But unfortunately, the night before him getting the letter from the court, he was found dead. Yes, it's a very serious story. It may sound, and it's a serious film, but made with lots of passion, lots of conviction from the director and the actors and the editor and the writers and the cameraman. And with that passion, we are here in Mithilbai College to talk about our film. We make films, or films we believe in, films that we think should survive in this country, films which create debate apart from giving you a great story. Every time I go out and when I'm mixing up with people, they're complaining about, सर वो क्या है कि यार आप लोग नाच गाने करते रहते हो, कुछ मतलब होना चाहिए, आप लोग ऐसी फिल्में क्यों नहीं बनाते हो, आप मनोज जी जो है कुछ फिल्में करते हो फिर उस तरह की फिल्में बनती नहीं है. But here is a director. Here is a director who has put himself on the line to talk about something which is completely forbidden in our society. So now and I strongly believe that all the heads which are sitting here, they can change the whole face of the country. They can change the face of the audience. And only for that reason I'm feeling so humbled that you guys have given us a chance to sit here and talk about an alternate storytelling. So with that hope and positivity, Hansal Mehta and his team, including myself, we are here to urge you to start talking about it and go to the theatre, because if you don't go to the theatre, these films will not be made. If you keep, please watch Song and Dance. I don't have any problem. I feature in few to make money. But please encourage these films, this alternate storytelling, which is very, very important for a very healthy cinema viewing. And with that note, I would like to give it to Rajkumar, who is a very dear friend of mine, somebody who is very passionate and doing some great work that I'm very proud of him. He's been such a great co-actor in this very difficult film. He improved my performances in many sequences. So Rajkumar. Thank you, sir.
Aligarh, he's already told you about the film, what the film is about. All I can say is it's one of the most finest films that I've worked in, and I'm really proud of it. And as he rightly said, we keep complaining that why don't we make films like what Hollywood does or what other international filmmakers they make. So this is the kind of film which you can be really proud of, and you can talk about which will take our Indian cinema to a different standard. But it all, as he said, it all depends on you as audience. If you won't go and watch such films, nobody will give us money to make such films. So now it's your chance to be proud of our cinema, and you can proudly. When I go out to US or wherever UK, people say that they look down upon our cinema. They say you only song, you only sing, and you only dance. What about the story? So there's a film, Aligarh, which has a beautiful story, lovely performances, beautifully directed and written. So I only hope that you all will go out and support and watch a film. Thank you.
Okay, I'm here on a different mission. I want you to watch Aligarh, but before you watch Aligarh, I want you to make at least 100 people, each of you, go to the theatres and watch Aligarh. I need you to volunteer. I've come here to ask you. See, when we make films like this, there's a huge struggle. We are, our films are the Aam Aadmi Party of Bollywood. We struggle, you will not see a single hoarding sign on the streets. You will not see posters stuck on the walls, because we don't believe that we should be ruining our walls with those posters. And we play limited television promos. Our trailer has been certified A, adult, by the stupid censor board. So, we need your support. and we need you to directly support us. You see this hashtag come out. All those who are on social media, start using that hashtag in your Facebook, Twitter, Instagram posts. And please, we are working on a campaign, correct?
Yeah.
We are working on a campaign where all of us are going to stand at different traffic signals with Aligarh posters for few hours, asking people to watch it when it releases on February the 26th. That's the only way we can publicize the film and have people go to the theatres, watch the film. So I've come here to ask for your support. I've come here with only one mission. You and tell all your friends if they can support us. This young man here, Rahat, is in charge of enlisting volunteers. He works with Eros, the very generous producers of Aligarh.
And we'll have a sign-up sheet for volunteers who would like to volunteer and stand at different prime locations of the city. So Yasira will help you with that after the session is done.
Yeah, so I'm here to just appeal to all of you. We have to make cinema like this work. If you believe that Indian cinema has to flourish and we have to talk about these stories, if you believe that whatever is happening in the country is wrong, come and support this film. Thank you.
I think everything's been said, but I'll just say a little bit more. I think we are all in danger of becoming a society where they all want us to be the same. They want us to talk the same, they want us to worship the same, they want us to love the same, they want everybody to be uniform. And that's a very dangerous time for us, unless we exercise our choice to choose differently, to have some kind of diversity. Supporting someone who is gay, befriending someone who is gay, understanding someone who is gay doesn't make you gay. It makes you compassionate, it makes you human. And the more different kind of people we have within our society, it's like a bouquet with different flowers. Or you'll just have ferns, or you'll just have roses, that's it. So we are that kind of a society. And you need to come out and support endeavors like this, which celebrate that diversity. And I think Aligarh is an example of that. So do come and do support us. Thank you.
I would like to request Mr. Harish here to tell us something about the role of cinema in his campaign for equal rights.
I disagree with everyone. I don't think it's any one of theirs film, it's your film. And you should watch Aligarh because it's your film. And you should get more people to watch Aligarh because it's your film, it's your story. It's a story of someone within your college. It's a story of someone within your society. It's the story of someone in your country. So it is our story that's being told, so we should go and watch it. The second thing that I want to tell you is that cinema has always, I always say this, that a nation is only as good as the cinema it makes. And I personally believe that when you start making good cinema and when you start supporting good cinema is when societal mindsets will also change, because cinema has always been a reflection of society. So I urge all of you all to go and watch Aligarh. You will not become, I promise you that you will not become gay if you watch Aligarh.
And if you are, you become more gay.
Yes.
And that's
Like for instance, I never became straight when I watched Masti Zade. And an A certificate for Aligarh is a slap on all our faces, because the censor board believes that you guys are not mature to watch a film like Aligarh. So it's a slap on your face. And the only way that you can reply to that slap is going and watching the film. The only way that you can support good films and good cinema and good storytelling is by going and watching this film. Because in the end, every film has to make money. And otherwise it gets categorized as one of those niche films मालूम है वो कभी कभी कोई देखने नहीं जाता है मगर it's a good film. So it's important that you should go and watch this film. This is your film, and for no other reason. Everything that everyone has said is all rubbish. You should watch it just because it's your film. Just because you believe in the film, you believe that your friend who is gay, who is bisexual, who is transgender, who is queer, should not be discriminated. So, do I get a buy-in from all of y'all that you'll go and watch this film?
Yes.
And you will get your friends to watch this film?
Yes.
And that is what will fuel change in our society. You going and supporting this film. So, how many of y'all are there on Twitter? Facebook? So, after this, you all are going to use the word come out and use the hashtag come out because this is the hashtag festival. And you are going to write a post about the film, about the reason why you should watch the film, and that's it. That will fuel change in the society. And I promise you, you will not become gay if you support this film. Thank you.
You rubbish everything, but I must say that he's right. Because 30 days of preparation and 35 days of shooting this role, I'm still straight. See?
Now, we'll be accepting questions from the audience. Would anybody like to ask any question?
Hi everybody. What he just mentioned right now, I would like to give you a quick example of something which I faced recently without taking any name. I have been working on a subject for a regional film, and I approached an actor where she needs to play a sister to a brother who happens to be gay. The actor said that why can't we change, and why he has to be gay, why my brother is gay. I said, then what's your problem? He said that no, if he's gay then people will think I'm also lesbian. I mean, we are living in a society where we don't even know what actually is homosexuality, or what is gay and what lesbian, or what is bisexuality. So when I see a film like Aligarh, I understand the pain a director goes through. I'm sure Hansal Mehta had to kind of really convince Manoj to do this role, because all directors go through this pain, and not every actor comes forth to because it's Manoj or Rajkumar who are who believe in good cinema, alternate cinema, but we have seen that unfortunately mainstream Bollywood cinema has never come up with the issue in right sense. Thanks to Apurva for writing this screenplay, and thanks to all the actors who cooperated. I guess this is one of the first move of mainstream Bollywood cinema, and I tag this as a commercial mainstream Bollywood cinema, and I refuse that when they say that it's an alternate cinema or please support, this is a small film. No, this is not a small film. This is a mainstream Bollywood film. It can make 100 crores. You can make it. And when it's a hashtag festival and you all go out and support a film like this can be a 100 crore film. And when you make it into a 100 crore film, there'll be 100 other alternate films, good stories, which you can again go and watch it. So it's your investment for your future. Sorry for sounding like a salesman of but that's how good cinema will be promoted, and that's how all mainstream actors like Manoj and Rajkumar will probably do more alternate cinema, because as he kept saying that I do commercial films because of money, or because we all go and watch them and make it into 100 crore films. So that's the catch-22. Why they're requesting you to watch Aligarh is because so that we can see better product, better content, and we can only make that change. So hashtag come out, hashtag festival, it's your responsibility.
We'll be accepting questions from the audience. Would anybody like to ask any question?
Okay. Manoj sir, this question is for you. Usually actors see people and learn from them, like they observe a character and then they inhabit some characteristics and then they get influenced for the role. So basically you are playing a homosexual character. So what was your research for that? How did you research on it?
First of all, let me tell you, there is nothing called homosexual character. And there is nothing called heterosexual character. So let's have a clarity on this, because homosexuality or heterosexuality, they don't break or make a character. That's just a sexual orientation. We focused on the circumstances that Professor Sears was living in, his backstory, where he came from, which city he came from, what must have been his childhood, what must have been his relationship with his brother. His family was completely against him, so they disowned him, they didn't speak to him. His love, his vulnerable points. So you look at a character from every angle and you note it down on a piece of paper or in your mind, and then you start working on it. What I have done, I don't look at, I keep observing people. I have a habit of mimicking people. But when you are approaching a role, you're trying to look at the role through yourself, through your own personality, through your own advantages and disadvantages. Each one of us has everything, every element. You just have to be very honest in looking at those elements and accepting it that yes, it's there, but the degrees may variate. When I'm playing a very bad guy in Tevar, I'm focusing on that guy, somewhere I'm trying to find him inside myself. Yes, the degree is less, but I have to make it larger. I have to project it in a larger way. I try to understand characters through myself. So here we actually, he has given me an assistant director who was quite familiar with and passionate about Marathi poetry. And so along with him, I used to I created an atmosphere of poetry reading, reading novels, Marathi novels, trying to understand Marathi. And slowly in 10-15 days, the characters started coming, started becoming visible. You just have to create an atmosphere for the character, and the character starts welcoming you. It starts attracting you towards him, and this is the process. I have applied for this, and it worked finally. Sometimes a process that you adopt doesn't work. Then you are either you are confused or you are trying something else. So, but finding Professor Sears was that way very easy, because the process that we started with, it worked for it.
It seems there is another question from the audience.
Hi sir. So my question is about basic human psychology. As you just mentioned that observation leads to mimicking. mimicking leads to mostly, I'm not sure about the mostly part, but okay, it does lead to a certain loss of identity. As a human being, I'm not very sure about the actor bit, but have you ascertained this loss of self-identity as maybe a human being, maybe not as an actor, but yeah, as your personal self?
You mean to say, have I lost my own identity while playing the character?
Yeah, in general, in your daily life.
In daily life, see what happens that there are many characters. In Gulzar Saab says that all the characters, if you really play them seriously, they left a mark in your brain. Definitely, most of the actors who are taking their work very seriously, they're working in these kind of films. You'll find them very moody. Their moods, they have mood swings. Sometimes they are happy, sometimes they are just quiet. I think it also it creates a vacuum inside you because your mind is bruised so badly, playing so many various characters from theatre days till now. But you have to learn to, if you want to be sane. This is what my psychiatrist told me around 10-15 years back, that if you want to really remain sane, then you have to learn to switch off. And then I started working on it. I didn't know how to do it. I started working on it, and now I reached a point where, after pack up, I just switch off. I like to unwind by say disturbing Hansal Mehta, knocking his door 50 times, or Rajkumar Rao, who doesn't even drink wine, I knock his doors so many times, but he's quite disturbing, doesn't open the door. So like unwinding is very, very important. Find people from the unit, sit with them, talk something else. Unwinding, and switching it off, basically. Whatever you've done, just forget it. Now look for the next day. And the next day will only start when the morning starts. So I try to switch it off in such a way that and earlier it was not so easy. So I found a way of sitting with people, with the director, with co-actors, with the writer, with the editor, just sitting with them, chit-chatting, chatting about something else. It's quite taxing, yes. Whole day you are in the character. And if you don't do that, you will miss the sur. Sur samajhte hain? You will miss the sur for the next day. So you have to remain in the character. You have to be walking, eating like him. You have to keep thinking about it, keep rehearsing, without telling people that, see, you are so hardworking. No, you are not doing it for anybody. You are doing it for yourself. But at the end of the day, have a glass of wine, play music, dance, and that's what I do.
Sir, Ansel sir, this film is available free on Eros now. Don't you think it will affect the business of the film?
No, it will be available free after Eros makes its money. Not now. It will be free after. See, Eros now is a platform like you have Netflix and other video on demand platforms. So it is a video on demand platform on which you can stream the film live. But that will happen once the film is released and it is ready for release on Eros now. So, no. I wish one day I could, make films that go straight to Netflix and you can see it on your phones, on your laptops, on your iPads, and you will also pay for it. So that day has yet to come. The problem is we are used to getting all this content free.
What do you have to say, any of you, what do you have to say about the portrayal of gay people in other mainstream Bollywood films, say Kal Ho Na Ho or Bol Bachchan, exaggeratedly effeminate? What do we say, what do we do when we watch films like that?
I think we have this whole don't ask, don't tell policy at homes. So even if you have questions about your sexuality while you're growing up, there's nobody to answer it, especially in India. Because if you ever tell your mother that you have such feelings, it'll be like all hell will break loose. I went through that. You know, oh my God, you're never going to get married, you're not going to have children, it's the end of the world. You know, so the thing is, we keep it all bottled up. So when you bottle it up, you bottle up something that's your truth. What happens is it explodes. It comes out in ways that unplanned. You know. So how do you express it? You express it by ridiculing it. You express it by these sex comedies that came out recently, where there are gay characters, there are dry humping other men on daytime TV. So it comes out like that. Or in what do you say, Dostana. Where the two male characters, if they play gay, then they have to only talk like that, and everything has to be so exaggerated, and that means that they will hit on every man, and that's so not true. We're all we're very similar. We mirror each other, heterosexual, homosexual people. We're not alien beings. I've been in a committed 9-year relationship. I don't hit on every man I meet. I don't cheat on my partner. I mean, it's down to your values, basically. So I feel like these portrayals have been happening because people are in closets of their own. The moment we can start coming out of our own closets, forget about announcing it to the world, being comfortable with our own selves, the portrayals start to change. And then what needs to happen is that people like yourself need to come out and support these portrayals, become part of this whole discourse. So then the characters will change. Either they're comic for comic characters or even tragic, like My Brother Nikhil and even Aligarh to a certain extent. But it's all part of the process, I feel, So I think Kal Ho Na Ho was important. I think Dostana was important. It kind of brought the discourse out into the public. We said we don't want to laugh anymore. So Hansal Mehta and his team made Aligarh, and now you need to say, let's make them, completely, relationships that are mainstream, and let's watch comedies and love stories, and you'll see that as well. Thank you.
I think the discourse about intercourse has to start now. And as I said, there will be comic portrayals, there would be funny portrayals, there would be people who will go and watch these films also. Okay, but in the end, I really wish that we come to a time when you have a film that has two protagonists, both of them are men, and both of them are in love with each other, and one is Hindu and other is Muslim, and they say कि यार ये हिंदू क्यों है, ये मुस्लिम क्यों है. So I mean to say that this is only one of the many issues that we have, and it should become one of the many issues. As of now, it's like this LGBT issue, मतलब ये लोग को sex करने का आज़ादी चाहिए. I mean, if really I want to, any one of us want to do something, it doesn't criminalize homosexuality. I'm gay and I'm out, he's gay and he's out, and we are not, no one can come and jail us because we are gay. The only thing that can happen is we are supposed to be gay, but we are not supposed to have sex. Okay, so, and that's only not for gay people, it's also for heterosexuals. They believe that only peno-vaginal sex is what is legal and everything else. But sex kiya to bachcha hona mangta hai. Nahi to it's considered illegal. So, and you all guys know that that's not true. You have sex for recreation also, not just for procreation.
So, as Aligarh is addressing LGBT issues, so majority of the Indians with a orthodox mentality would not accept this film. So, what problems did you face to get this film passed from the censor board, or did you face any problem?
Yeah, see, I don't believe the majority sees homosexuality as different. When Section 377 it was referred to the 5-judge bench, we were out at TV channels meeting people. We were traveling like we have come here today. And we found that the youth, the country, the people actually don't want this 377. They think it is regressive and it is repressive. But our establishment does not want us to think differently. They don't want to encourage dissent. See what is happening at JNU. Tomorrow they will be in your campus. Remember that. So the people have to speak, and the censors fortunately have asked for cuts, some very silly cuts, and we are considering what to do. We have to in the next 2-3 days to decide whether to retain, whether to cut, or if they will give us another hearing. But they have not. They gave it an A cert. The trailer, this trailer that you saw, was given an adult certificate because it dealt with something that was considered unconstitutional because it was homosexuality. So that is the mindset of the censors.
I wanted to ask.
Yeah, well, it's a battle, but it's a good battle to fight.
With this, we come to the end of the audience interaction. I would like to request the cast to take a selfie with the audience.
बैठ जाओ बस में क्या रहे हैं
Three cheese people. Thank you, bite. Bite. One. कर ले यार हो गया वो देखो विजय